Hey guys, welcome back to Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, and in this episode we're going to traverse the next floor of the Cosmic Egg. But before we get to that, in between episodes, not only did I grind up a ton of Maka, but now I have the apps that reduce the summoning cost from the compendium by half. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, so now any demon we need to summon from the compendium will be a whole lot cheaper, which is really nice. But on top of that, in the previous episode, I messed up a tiny bit and did not pass on Trisagion over to Nanashi, and we're going to change that right now. So, with the reduced compendium cost, I did summon another Apsu, and now we're going to combine Amaterasu and this demon to create Casfiel, the Herald, who is a law demon, but has like one of the most unlawful descriptions ever. But anyways, that's not the point. This demon will eventually gain access to Deadly Wind, the severe Zon attack in this game. And once we have that spell, we can begin to pass them on to Nanashi repeatedly, which we'll probably be discussing later on in this episode, assuming this demon levels up. But yes, we need this guy. Unfortunately, I'm not a fan of this demon at all, mostly because of his stat distribution, but despite him having higher physical attack, we're still going to pass on the skills we pretty much have on everybody. Luster Charge, or actually Luster Candy and Debility. We need Concentrate too. What on earth is Luster Charge? But is there anything else? Yeah, we need Trisagion. Even though he's -5 affinity with this skill, we got to pass it on to him right now. And just be a little warned, if you're going into the next battle without a lot of elemental demons, you're probably going to have a lot of difficulties. And there he is, the Herald, and his very odd eyebrows, yeah. And now that we've created this demon, Mastema, the Herald, will be unlocked for fusion. Now, Mastema is a fan-favorite demon, but at the same time, I don't really believe he's very good. This is what he looks like, though. Pretty interesting. Here are the skills that he gets, so if you want Smile Charge from a higher-level demon, you could definitely make him here. His magic stat isn't bad, and his luck is pretty good, too, but just not a fan of his affinity layout, honestly. -5 fires. Kind of unforgivable at this stage of the game, but yeah, we could create him if we're a bit higher level, but honestly, I guess we'll see a little bit later. But yeah, it is a bummer to sort of lose Amaterasu. It stinks. There's no way around it, but we need this guy and to level him up in this episode, and hopefully this next area will be nice to us and allow us to do that, because it can go a lot of different ways. Basically, the 4th floor of the Cosmic Egg. I don't know why I kept referring to them as layers. I guess that sort of makes sense, though, but it doesn't really matter. Has some interesting demons for us to take on, such as this guy. Hiendol? Yeah, he's cool. I kind of like him, actually. He's kind of bad, though, at the same time. If memory serves me right, he should not resist. Okay, he does resist that. Crud, that is not good. I really do not remember what his affinity is. Let's try Zio instead. That doesn't seem to do much either. Maybe he doesn't have any weaknesses, but I know for a fact that Ganesha isn't going to take that Mudo attack very well at all. Let's think about this. Is it ice? No, it's not ice. They resist that. Let's just set up the Makara Karn to be on the safe side, but yes, the higher you go up in the Cosmic Egg, believe it or not, the better demons you're going to get. So I recommend you probably get around to, like, clearing out these floors, but yeah, we might as well show off Smile Charge and all that it can do. So I decided to give Smile Charge to Casfiel since he has so many weaknesses. We might as well cover up some of those by him smirking all the time, and we can also retaliate with a piercing Ice Age from time to time. But even though Casfiel has Mana Surge, he's still not really meant to be a mage at all, and yeah, they're not weak to that either. My goodness. I wrote all of their weaknesses to... It's fire! The game even told me that. I'm so dumb. Anyways. So at least now we know. That's a positive thing. Do we have Izanami's turn coming up? It doesn't look like it. Alright, whatever. We'll just smirk and kill him with Mamadoon. There we go. Nice. Really does stink I can't get Die For Me on Nanashi. But oh well, what are you gonna do? I debated putting Judgment Light on him because that would technically do more damage, but at the same time, I just don't really like that. And yeah, we don't want to take that teleporter. If memory serves me right, this place isn't necessarily too difficult, but at the same time, I don't really want to, like, find everything about it and like really go in depth because it's really simple. At this stage of the game, there aren't going to be too many chests that are going to give you anything you can't just simply buy from a shop, which is honestly kind of a shame. In fact, the one item that, Napaya wants, that is running the shop back at the Counter Demon Force base, we're about to get that item literally in this episode, and you can't not get it. So that makes it kind of, I don't know. I feel like maybe a couple more like unique items, or like, whoa, you gotta grab this, would make the game kind of stand out. But yeah, basically we're already to the boss. Yeah, kind of crazy, I know. So to prepare, I recommend you have a wide variety of different demons with you. And if you can get it, get Makarakarn. It's gonna help out a lot. Also, yeah, just realistically, magic's so unfair in this game. Just have a lot of demons with different elemental affinities, and you should be okay. And as far as partners go, I really can only recommend Isabeau. She's pretty much the best you can grab. But now that we've talked about that, let's head inside.
Inanna.
So, you've come. I will give birth to a new brood of gods in Krishna's new universe. I will become the great mother goddess. But I cannot accomplish that without your power. Return to me what's mine. You are my child, and children exist to serve their parents.
You're a selfish monster. Like we said before, lady, can't give up this power. Without it, I can't lead the fairies. I won't hand it over without a fight.
You waste my power on something so trite as governing fairy kind? Arrogant human. Very well. I'll take it by force then! You wish to parley with me? A useless gesture? What's happening?
Master, help me.
Could it be? Is that Toki's soul shining through?
Toki! Remember us? We're your friends!
Master!
Fools! You seem surprised. Did you really think the power of friendship would triumph? I can hardly contain my laughter.
Keep laughing. I will show you the power of her friends.
You dare disobey me, the mother of all? It's time you learned your place! To get back what I lost, to reclaim what I desire. That is all I'm trying to do. Go ahead, interfere all you want. I'll get my way, no matter what!
And here we go, the battle versus Inanna, who, yeah, is very large, as I keep pointing out. So here's the deal with this specific demon. Currently, she resists all 4 elemental attacks, so much in fact that we're barely going to do anything on this first turn. So, instead of trying to do direct damage, let's try and prepare. So the first thing we're going to do, Luster Candy and debilitate her. Now, you could go for Makarakarn spamming, but as I've been doing that for the past like 20 boss battles, I'm actually going to try and resist doing that in this specific fight, because it makes it way too easy. And Isabeau going for Megidolon, that's totally fine with me. And here it comes Raikun. Okay, hopefully she does not. Okay, Raging Hellfire, perfect. Once she uses that, the element of the opposite will become her weakness. So basically, now Inanna is completely weak to ice attacks because she just used a fire attack. Once you understand this concept of a battle, it is basically over.
Not now! This is no time to struggle over consciousness!
Master.
Toki?
I'm sorry. I was jealous. You were always with Asahi. I really wanted to trade places with her, but I knew it couldn't be helped. She's been with you for so long. Of course, Asahi knows so much more about you. Spending time with you, always by your side, laughing, crying, over things I don't understand. Seeing things different from me. It was only natural. Asahi died. There's room by your side for me now. Right? And why am I not by your side? Why do you still wait for that girl? It's not fair. Let me be with you. I can make you happy. Don't look back. The past can't keep you warm. It's done. Leave it behind. We can move on. Together. I love you. 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 I love you so much. I promise I'll save you. So please, save me too. Don't worry. It's easy. All you have to do is be by my side, Master. Let me free you from your body, so our souls can be together forever. No! No, I didn't mean to! No! 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 No!
Can't control her. This girl is ruining my mood.
That has to be the best rebuttal from that exchange ever. But yes, if you hear all of the dialogue that Toki will sort of speak to you while Inanna's sort of taking her over, she will get a defense down, which is well appreciated, but not really required. Inanna at this stage of the game simply just can't handle the damage that we are dishing out, especially because so many of my demons now have Ice Age, and yeah, they hurt with it. So far we should be fine. I don't really... could go ahead and... Okay, I'm gonna actually Smile Charge on Castiel because I am extremely worried that he is going to die, and I just really don't want that to happen. As far as everyone else, though, Nanashi can concentrate. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't do that because we might do way too much damage and miss out on some dialogue options, but oh well, if that happens, sorry. They didn't give her too much HP, just throwing that out there. And last but not least, Izanami heals back up to full. Much appreciated. I kind of like this, though, how Inanna, who is sort of a forgotten, like, mother goddess in the ancient times, and Raging Blizzard. That's interesting. Alright, now she's weak to fire, which kind of does suck for Castiel, but whatever. So she's sort of forgotten in the whole mythology of the world, even though, you know, she was one of the first creator goddesses. I think that's kind of cool of SMT to sort of reference here. And I also find it kind of fitting how Izanami is battling yet again another grand goddess.
Done. If you are queen of the fairies, by contrast, I am queen of the universe. Return your power to me willingly, and I will watch over your wards as well. What do you think?
No, thank you. Being Fairy Queen is too important to be something you do on the side.
And yet you think a mere human is capable of handling it?
If that's what you think, get back to fighting. I'll show you what a mere human can do.
So yeah, I guess Inanna and Danu are having grievances now. Pretty understandable, but I mean, come on, Inanna, you're not even making this fair. You're literally giving her nothing for relinquishing all of her powers. I guess then again, old people don't usually think totally rationally, and realistically, there isn't really much for her to do. She pretty much almost totally resists physical attacks, so unless you have some form of pierce, you're really not getting past her, like, iron belly of defense, and man, that guy just does, like, no damage. But the assist attack is coming up soon. I'm really, really worried, though, that we're not going to see all the dialogue that this battle has to offer, so I think I'm just going to stall things out just a tiny bit longer. Let's see how much Thunder of Gods does. And it's just Thunder Gods. I don't know why I keep calling it Thunder of Gods, but whatever. Hopefully this assist attack will not do too much damage, because if it does, man, we're going to miss out on a really cool scene. And I know she's not flashing red yet, I just feel, man, Nanashi just does way too much damage. Admittedly, it's 100% my fault because I made him that strong, so.
How insufferable! Why do you interfere? I just wanted what was once mine. That's all!
What's yours, huh? That's all? You gotta be kidding me. Like I said, my power, Danu's power, isn't yours. It's to protect the fairies, not for you to do whatever it is you want to do.
Why should I care? I am the mother of all! You must obey your mother!
So in this scenario, it's honestly just better to attack Inanna after the second time that you wait, but seeing how Nezome hasn't really had a time to shine, I'm just gonna let her keep talking.
Give me back my power. I am the mother of all. Do not rob me of my identity.
I understand your pain, Inanna. I do. But this, what you're doing, is a mistake.
You might pity me? If you know my pain, then give me what I want! How can you not expect me to yearn for what I've lost when it stands right before me?
I sympathize, Inanna, with the desire to regain something lost. But I can't give this up. I have a responsibility to the fairies. You can't shake me. You won't cause me any doubt. You won't take my new home away from me.
Let my anger get the best of me. I don't care what it takes. I will take my power back!
And yeah, I just really like that scene for a lot of different reasons, because, I don't know, Nezome, like, fighting for her, like, fairy kind is actually kind of cool, but since Castiel is smirking, we're just going to completely destroy Inanna now. We can pierce through her resistances. There's no way that she can survive this next turn. It's just not going to happen. And what is she weak to again? I'm pretty sure it's ice now, right? I could be wrong. Nah, either way, who cares? This should do it.
You kill me. You denounce me. I suppose because I am the mother of all.
Holy crud, we actually did kill her with that Bufu. That's actually kind of funny, but yeah. By defeating Inanna, we will finally get the goddess's feather, which I'm really happy about, because now we can turn that into Napaya and get some new items.
Is Toki okay? How are you feeling?
I'm not in perfect condition, but I'll do fine in battle.
As long as you're okay.
Were you worried about me?
Nonsense. Just didn't bode well for us to lose a comrade at this juncture.
Come on now.
I'm glad you're okay.
You poor thing, corrupted by the ether. I marvel at your perseverance. This horrible experience has surely weighed heavily upon your heart. I will absorb what's left of Inanna to prevent this from ever happening again.
I feel it. I feel Inanna. A shame. She was no different from us deep down.
You may feel it, but the rest of us are still in the dark. What's going to happen to Toki?
Danu safely removed Inanna's essence from Toki. She won't lose control ever again. That power's in me now. A part of me.
Hey, you. Thanks for saving me. I had neither the will nor the strength to resist Inanna. So, we'll call it even.
Huh? Oh, are you talking about that time we stopped you at Tsukiji Konganji?
Nothing's changed in the plan, right? I'm coming with you. I want my mind and body to be as strong as possible. I think I know what I need to do. As long as I'm with you...
You okay?
Yeah, just a headache.
I hope so.
Why are you looking at me like that? I said I'm fine.
Nothing. It's just... you stopped calling him Master.
Wait, do you not remember calling him Master?
Well, she knows who we are, knows what's going on. Guess that's enough for now.
Now we deal with the rest of the divine powers.
Man, that battle was actually pretty awesome, and it's good to see that Toki is now back. And also that, yeah, Nozomi is now pretty darn powerful now that she's been awakened. I mean, Gaston, still at the end of the day, is probably the best partner to use if you're grinding, but hey, at least, you know, you have like other alternatives, because essentially this part of the game, a lot of demons are just going to either drain, reflect, or just flat out block a lot of physical attacks, which is usually why I like going magic in a lot of more recent SMT games, but that's not the point. The point is, now that Inanna has been defeated, we got another healing station, which is cool, but we don't really use those anymore. But now that Inanna has been destroyed, I want to find a teleporter, because holy crud, I want to turn that like feather in like ASAP, because I still don't even know what we get. I just know we get something for turning it in, so that'll be kind of cool. I just, for some reason, don't recall what it was that I got the first time. I guess we'll see once we get back down. But yeah, I guess Toki now just doesn't really think of us the same way now that, like, Inanna isn't really controlling her, or maybe she does, but is better at hiding it. Who really knows? Were those her true feelings coming out? Who knows? I honestly don't care. All I care about are demons. And now that we've defeated Inanna, we can unlock her for fusion, which is actually why I've been keeping Titsumazitzel around for so long. And whoa, because you won't believe it. Yes, the lady Inanna. I don't know why. I guess that's how you actually say it in the mythology, but it just sounds like a little baby saying it. I don't know why, but yeah, to create her, we need Ishtar, which is basically her alter ego, and Anat. I don't even know how the dump I'm gonna get either of these demons, but I'm gonna work on it. And hopefully my Tismazitsa will be a little bit stronger than in that boss battle, because, man, either I'm over-preparing or, holy crud, she was a pushover. From what I can gather, a lot of people who are, like, running magic builds have said the same thing, like, yeah, she's totally easy, but I'm a little bit curious for those who played the game, like, with a physical build. Was that, like, a really difficult challenge? I'd imagine so, because, man, not having the ability to get press turns on a boss, holy crud, and you don't have Pierce in this game, and, wait, welcome, is that, She jumps on us. Hey, that's a goddess feather, right? Can you give it to me? No, I want to keep it. Oh, fine, you can have it. You gave Napaya the goddess's feather. Yay, thank you. Hold on a bit, okay? Napaya hurriedly flies off somewhere. Alright. Thanks for waiting. I made some new equipment for you using the goddess's feather. I'll make it cheaper for you, okay? So buy it. Huh? You're gonna take Maka from us? Duh, this isn't a charity, you know. I guess we have no choice. You're the queen! You're too soft. Yeah. God dang it. I wonder if there are any good deals here. Yeah, you're gonna look too, right, Nanashi? Yeah, let's get to that. Now then. You can praise my eyelashes. Wait. Oh, man, I think that was one of, like, the rarer relics where, like, makes a joke about Nanashi. Anyways, now we get to see the different equipment that she can create for us in the Garment of Hope. Whoa, 22 magic and luck up. Holy crud, that's great. And also really expensive. And wait, really? Really? It's just our standard armor, but shinier? I don't know how to feel about that, man, but I don't know. It doesn't look bad, I guess. I actually did have my eyes on some other, like, equipment, but man, it's not green though. Oh, whatever. Maybe we'll get that if you guys want it, but I know there are technically better armors in the game, but to get access to those, we sort of need to do a bit of a side quest. But yeah, now that I basically have gone through that and we defeated Inanna, there's another thing I really want to cover in this video, which is how to get demons' skills onto you repeatedly. And basically, it's just like abusing the fact that the compendium is really abusable, because basically I'm gonna get Casfiel to pass on all his skills, which is gonna take more grinding. So let me go do that. God dang, I've been grinding so much. Whatever, we're almost done. A little bit more ain't gonna kill me. And a little bit of grinding later, Casfiel has finally reached level 85, and once he does that, he will finally inherit his last skill, which is Nullelek. But right before that, he will inherit Deadly Wind. And now I've passed on basically all the skills I need onto Nanashi except for one, so now Nanashi has Trisagion, Ice Age, Celziodyne, we'll be changing that very soon, and Deadly Wind. Now, I also did pass on Luster Candy. I'm still not sure on his last 4 skills. I know for a fact I want to get rid of Megidolon, but we'll work on that for the time being. But yeah, right now, Luster Candy, Medea Rahan are doing us just fine, so no real reason to change that up. But now, let's talk about how to max out those skills. So, we're basically going to be fusing away 2 really powerful demons, and then putting all the skills we need onto a single demon. So, first thing we need is Deadly Winds. Debilitate, not really required. Luster Candy, Medea Rahan. Oh man, Small Charge would be really good too, but that's not the end of the world if we don't get that. Ice Age, Thunder Gods, and I guess Trisagion ought to do it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, this Heimdall that we're making is gonna be expensive. Like, crazy expensive, but it's okay. We'll work around that. Because, honestly, it's pretty much invaluable getting these skills all the way leveled up on Nanashi. But now onto the slightly more difficult part. So we're going to combine 2 Genmas. It doesn't have to be of the Genma race together to create an element. Now, to do this, it's gonna cost a lot of money, which means more Maka grinding for me, but whatever. Basically, we're going to put all of these skills onto this Undine. And once she levels up all the way, she'll be able to pass those on to our main character. So, yet again, kind of need to do a little bit of grinding, which kind of does stink, but that's for good reason. So hopefully, no fusion error. Please don't fusion error. Thank goodness. Alright. Perfect. So most of the time you're not going to use elements to pass on skills to yourself, but this time we actually want to do that, and I need to make sure oh, everything's already saved. Okay, perfect. So now that I have this demon, we're going to level it up almost to its highest level. Now, this is the part I could potentially mess up on, so I kind of need a save, actually, and I'm going to bring in this Mahama Yuri since I'm kind of running low on demons, but anyways, I'm going to level up this demon right before it's going to Demon Whisper to us. So, be right back once again. And now that I've trained a bit with Undine, she is about to level up yet again and inherit her final skill. And once she does that, she'll be able to pass on all of these skills over to Nanashi. Which means, yeah, basically, it doesn't have to be Undine. Heck, it can be any demon in the game. Just save it right before it is about to learn its last skill. And if it has the skills that you want, eventually your Nanashi, or your main character, is basically going to get just maxed out stats, and that is going to be really strong. And it went for Poison Breath? What the heck? That is one of my grievances, like, of SMT4A, is the fact that, yeah, you can't really tell, like, what all demons are, like, weak to, and really, we're not gonna kill it in 2 rounds. Okay, thank you, Toki, my goodness. Toki's actually really good for grinding, by the way, but yes, now she will learn Mana Gain, but more importantly, she will pass on all of these skills onto Nanashi, and I can repeat this entire process as many times as I'd like. That's really just how you abuse Demon Whispering and basically get what skills you want on your main character. But yeah, I can keep repeating this process as long as I have enough Maka to do so. And if we go to the 30s, where is it? Yes, Undine. This is only going to take me 30,000 Maka. Every, like, 1,000. That's so easy. Just get maxed out skills. And what? You already have that demon in your possession. Oh yeah, I have to dismiss it. I kind of forgot that step of it, but yes. That is what I will be doing in between episodes to prepare for, well, the sections of the game to come. We kind of need to make sure we have demons that are going to help us out. Along with that, yeah, I kind of need Nanashi to get all the skills that I want to. And oh man, there's a lot of demons coming. Probably should ask Stoma, but yes, thank you all so much for watching this episode. I know this was like, alright, let's kill Inanna. Alright, let's talk about crap. Oh well, I kind of wanted to do that. Before we go though, should I get the armor from Napaya? Or get something a little more, I don't know, something to match Flynn? I think I know what you're all referring to. You know what I'm getting at? Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this episode. See you next time, where Nanashi's gonna get pretty darn strong. So see you guys then. Bye.